Preloved Chica, passion for fashion. So I got the Marie Kondo book and decided I was going to spend the whole of the Easter weekend sorting out my stuff. Now she recommends you start with a category of clothing, so I put all of my socks and my underwear and my shoes, and then I did my scarves and hats, and then clothes like dresses and jumpers, and it was hard work. It took me a good 3 days to go through it all, but the results were fabulous. And I hope you enjoy watching these little mini clips. Now let me know if you think I've still got too many clothes. I think I know what the answer is going to be. But yeah, do comment and like and share and subscribe to my channel. That would be fabulous. Thanks very much. Bye for now. I quite like this. Look at the colour. These are all my tights. I've put them all into little categories, colour coordinated. I'm sure I don't need that many. But anyway, so I'm going to sort through these tights next. And I have to say, I know this might seem a bit freaky, but I've sorted out all my bras, all my underwear, and I'm taking it to the charity shop. The reason being, these can be used as rags. So don't put your clothing that you discard in landfill, put it in a special bag and tell the charity shop what's in it so that they can deal with it appropriately, but they will use it. Don't put clothes in landfill. Anyway, what a wonderful colour coordination this is. So now it's time to decide how many pairs of black tights I need. Well, it was all going very well as I was organising my tights and realising which ones I wanted to keep. And then when I was doing this thicker pair of tights, I realised I've kept tights in my wardrobe on these two types of hangers. So I've got more tights than I thought. Well, I'm going to take them off these hangers now, and I'm going to have to go through these as well. So that was a bit of a blow. I thought I'd sorted all the tights and put them in a pile, but there was more. And now let's take a look at the drawers. So here we are. Those are my knickers there, and everything to do with hair. I know I've got a lot of hairbrushes, but there we are. Might get rid of some of those later. I think you have to do it and then maybe redo it, but maybe that's not the right thing. So those are all my sunglasses, nail things, and everything to do with my jewellery in there. But I've got space, lots of space there. And here's my bras and my sports bras and all my perfume in there. Next drawer down are my tights. Really pleased with how they've got organised. And it's true, almost the stuff you've got fits the space you've got. I know Nikki said this. And here are my socks, all perfectly folded, loving being folded carefully together. Okay, so I've done it. I've piled up all of my shoes in various different places scattered around the bedroom, and now I'm going to sort them all out into pairs and see just how many pairs I've got. Thank you, Laura from Get Your Shit Together, for inspiring me to do this. I'm listening to your videos as I'm working through my stuff. Right, I'm not quite sure where to start, but I have organised my shoes, and these are the ones I'm keeping, but I might have another go through. Obviously wellies, beautiful sparkly wellies, love those. My very, very expensive boots, the only pair of long leather boots that I've got that I absolutely love it. I'm not going to get rid of those. These Ugg boots, I was definitely thinking maybe it's time for these to go, but I quite like them. They're really warm and make my feet all cosy. Then there's another pair of sort of slippers. I wear these around the house. They're nice. I haven't worn them though for a little while, so maybe the question is to get rid of them, but not yet. These pink leather boots I also love. In fact, I wore those out for a walk just today. Coming over to the other side, and here you can see I've got two pairs of cowboy boots. I love these. They're plastic. Both of them are plastic, but I really love them. So I wear a lot of cowboy boots. One day I'll get a real pair of cowboy boots. And then, of course, these crazy things, these crazy gold digger, sparkly boots. I've not worn them out. I wear them around the house occasionally. So they're all staying. Then I've got a pair of plastic boots. which I got in America, and they're still really good, the heel and the sole, so I have to keep those. Then these are my boots that I've had recently resoled and healed. You wouldn't believe it, they've got a bit of mud on them right now, but never mind. I've got walking sandals. I did a charity walk with those, walked 25 miles with those, so I think I need to keep those in case I do any more walking. Then I have got, I'll just sweep down a bit, 2 pairs of trainers. They're not particularly good condition, and maybe I should get rid of one pair, keep the other, because I do like going out running. Then we're coming on to more like the summery things. These are a little bit tatty. I could do with replacing them, but until I do, I love these. They're really comfortable flats. These, to be honest, I think better go because I love them, but they're not that comfy. I haven't got many high heels. They're not even high. That's hardly high. But I think I should keep a couple of pairs of high heeled, for me, shoes in my wardrobe. These are gold digger as well. So that's that. Then these are to die for. Somebody gave me these Crocs, and I've been wearing them throughout the winter. Summer, I love them. They're just absolutely comfortable, and I put them in the washing machine and wash them every now and again. These I can't get rid of because these little sandals are my festival sandals. I've worn these to WOMAD lots of times, and even though they're a bit tatty, I slip these on and I'm in the festival mode. So these 2 shoes, hardly wear these. In fact, I don't even think I've ever worn these, but in my mind I think if I get rid of everything, what if I need something that's a bit more dressy? So I'm keeping those. These are shoes I use in the garden, like my gardening shoes, if you like. These are my charity shop shoes that I got from London, from Marylebone Street, Cancer Research. Love those. A couple of sparkly heels there. Actually, thinking about those, they're going. Put those down in the discard pile. Don't like those. These I love when I used to do a lot of training, and I would wear those with my suit jacket, etc. These are sentimental. They're very uncomfortable, but look at these. These are incredible. The lights, they flash. They flash when you walk. They're like a kid's version of sparkling, flashing shoes. So I'm keeping those. They're not going anywhere. Then what else have I got here? I used to wear these suede shoes, really low heel, very, very comfortable for salsa dancing. So I'm keeping those just in case I go salsa dancing again. And then we have got those that probably should go out. I've walked a lot of mountains with those. And then my MBT sort of trainers. These are really great. They exercise your whole body when you go out walking. So I Maasai barefoot trainers. I'm not going to get rid of those. But the ones that I have got rid of, you might think, oh, she hasn't got rid of many. Well, yes, I have. These little babies are all going. Lots of heels there. Don't like those. Some of them I feel a bit sentimental about, but a lot of these over on this side are a bit old and past it. Now, those boots there, quite interesting. They are the boots that I bought for my Preloved Chica show #1. The first ever thing I showed on my Preloved Chica show. But I never wear them. I haven't worn them for a year and a half, so I think it's time to say goodbye. So that's my KonMari shoe haul organisation. And, you know, I've done quite well, I think. But now the big question is, where do I find a space to put all of these? I've got to go somewhere. I'll find a place, I'm sure. So here I am. I'm starting to do my clothes today, and I'm feeling quite scared about this because these are just some clothes that were just hanging up. Now, what I've got to do is get every single item of clothing on a pile in the bed, and look at the mess there. It's long overdue, and even in here too. But I thought that I've actually also got some clothes somewhere else in drawers in another room. So anyway, so this is the start. I'm going to get everything out and put it all on the bed. So progress so far. Well, basically, I've got a pile of jackets, I've got a pile of kind of blouses and a pile of dresses here, and this enormous pile, a pile of kind of cardigans. Unbelievable. So I've actually got a huge, as you can see, pile of hangers there that I'm going to have to sort out later. I've already got a few discarded clothes, included this one, my branded top that's end of an era. I'm not sure if anyone will want that. It's beautiful material, but anyway, that's not relevant anymore. So I'm getting there, but I've still got a way to go. And this morning I'm just going to make sure I put everything in a pile. Then the sorting and the finding storage will come later. So I've started with the smallest category, which were my mini skirts, and I've got 11 of them in this box. Here are the ones that I've discarded. Many of them, like this one for example, just a little bit too tight. I love the fabric and the pattern. Then I've got so many of them that are more like business attire, and I just don't wear that kind of thing anymore. So you can see there's a huge pile of skirts that I've discarded, including this one, not work attire, but just a little bit too small. Not really my thing now. Anyway, so just to let you know how I did this was there was a pile of skirts and I had to pick out the best ones, the ones that I really liked first, put them to one side. Then I had another pile of ones that I wanted to try on, I wasn't sure about. As soon as you start to try these things on and then you realise, well, no, that just does not fit me anymore. It really helps. So there we are, I've tackled that. The next thing now is to tackle this mountain of trousers. That's going to be a bigger job altogether. Okay, so this is the final stretch now. This is the section or the category of bags, and you can see I've got lots of bags. Well, not as many as I thought. I thought I'd have lots more bags, but bags, scarves, various different scarves, and what I've got a lot of are berets. I'm afraid every single beret is a keeper because I love my berets, but I have got to decide what to do with those very fancy hats. Goodness only knows. So this is what I'm going to do today, the final stretch. And just to show you, I have got all these clothes ready for the car boot sale, the Red Rose chain car boot sale. So that's all going to that on Saturday if you're around. There's some beautiful clothes that I've really loved, but it's time to pass them on to someone else to love. Bye for now. Well, here's the results of my magic of tidying Marie Kondo. It's taken me quite a few days, that's for sure. So first of all, at the moment you can see this shelf. I'm temporarily storing things like mini skirts and trousers and little t-shirts. I'm storing them in these boxes until I get proper storage, and it's the same with the stuff up above here. It's only temporarily in these deep cases because I want to be able to get proper storage that I'll be able to see all these gorgeous things. So that's that. Let me then just show you inside this cupboard all of my dresses in there. So here's my other storage space, and you can see I've coordinated lots of jumpers, cardigans, blouses, etc. And again, you know, I filled the space, but it was so chock-a-block before I couldn't actually access anything, and now I've got space to get in and take a look at these things. So I'm totally happy with that. So here are the bags of clothes that are going to go to the charity shop. 4 heavy bags. Now, what I'm going to do now is what you must never do. You must never look in the bag and think, ooh, do I really like that? So, for example, this is a dress that my husband bought me in Italy, and, you know, it is a beautiful dress. I'll save that for it. But I've sort of fallen out of love with it. Doesn't look quite right, so that's going to the charity shop. But don't do this. Don't look back through the pile. In fact, this jumper I was only wearing that yesterday as I was doing my tidying. But today I thought I'm not putting it away, I'm putting it in the bag for the charity shop. So there you are. You'll see all of that is to go for heavy, heavy bags. And this is all thanks to the Marie Kondo. And I'm going to zoom in on this because I've decided to keep it. Choose joy. So in your life, choose the things that give you joy. Everything else, recycle, pass on to somebody else, because I'm sure that item, those things are going to give joy to someone else in the world. Preloved Chica, passion for fashion.